Hello, welcome today. I want to talk about flowers and plants in terms of their vibration. We all know they're alive, but I don't think people realise that the vibration that they have exudes out into your actual area. For example, if you have plants inside, they actually are living, yes, and they emanate a certain thing from the plant, but on a vibrational level, they're actually sending vibrations out. Flowers very much so will be doing this. That is why I think we intuitively know to give people flowers, because it adds to their vibration or the area. People bring food, of course, and fruits to hospitals, but I've noticed that flowers are very popular, and flowers are very much connected to certain events, weddings and special parties, funerals and other celebrations. The gathering of the flowers forms a vibration that affects everything around it and everyone around it. If you want to make your vibration in your office or your area higher and have a cleansing effect, because I think they also have a clearing effect, they cleanse the energy around where they are, use plants and flowers. I'm always bringing flowers into the house. And when I'm having a tough time, you can always tell because there's lots of flowers in the house, I suggest that you bring the flowers indoors as much as you can and have them around your house, because I think they affect us and they affect the environment in a very positive way and bring the vibration up of the room. For example, if the room that you're in is vibrating at, say, 7, you bring the flowers and they'll bring it up to probably 9.5. We can't measure this, we don't have instruments yet for this, but I suppose one day we will have those instruments. However, I know it to be true that the vibration will increase. When you put a pendulum on the flowers, you'll find the pendulum goes around very, very quickly and often very big, which signifies there's a lot of energy coming off from the flower. And that is why Bach and other people have used flower essences, because they seem to retain their own energetic blueprint in the actual flower, sometimes in the core of the flower and sometimes in the leaves. Use them whenever you can to brighten up somebody's life, give them flowers. The nicest ones, I think, really are from the garden that you pick and you wrap it up with your bit of alfoil and put something around it so it looks cute. And they can be very powerful to make it a much nicer environment, especially like in a hospital. When you have beautiful flowers in the hospital, they're emanating a lovely vibration and they make it much more beautiful in the hospital room, which can be quite stark. I think that when Princess Di passed and they put all the flowers outside the castle, wherever it was, and people just kept bringing the flowers and the flowers, I think that was the use of the flower for the vibration. And it's happened many times since then. Therefore, use flowers in your house, give flowers to people, bring them in, and take them on special occasions. They will also cheer people up, and they are a thing of beauty. Yes, they're transient, you'll only have them for so long. My husband always wanted to buy dried flowers, those proteas and things, because he said they didn't die, and I had a lot of trouble trying to explain to him that I like the softness of the real one. And also the vibration was what I was looking for. A dry flower will not have the same vibration. Maybe it'll last in its little basket forever, but it won't be vibrating much energy. And I must have known that on some level of the vibration. You can also float flowers in your bath, the petals, especially rose petals, and the rose essence will go into your bath, and that's a good thing to do. And you can also float flowers in big bowls around your house, and that will actually energize the water that the flowers are in, because the water will take on the essence of the flower. Plants, by their very nature, have good energy. Use them in your house as much as possible. If you have different sorts of heating, sometimes it will affect the flowers and also the plants, especially the plants, to work around that and see how that goes. But if you have lots of plants around you and flowers, you will feel better. Try to make it that they're in your house and that when you look out your window, you also see plants and flowers. When I look out my window, I've just got plants and flowers everywhere. I need that energy. I actually need it, and it's my connection to Mother Earth. That's the other aspects of having flowers inside and plants inside, that's your connection to Mother Earth. And if you're a person who really loves nature and you get a lot of healing from nature, remember to sort of put these plants and flowers around. They're not decorative. They can be decorative, but they're actually not decorative. They're actually exuding energy. There's also the perfume effect too, which by smelling some of these flowers, they're healing, just like we would use essences, the different essential oils, and that we are actually breathing those in. You can make yourself some little pouches with the rose petals dried or the lavender, whatever you like. You can put them under your pillow and breathe in the lovely smells as long as you're not allergic to them. Flowers are important. They're not just something that's not important in our life energetically, and I'm talking about vibration, and their vibration is huge, and it is changing the whole room, and then it's also changing you because you're sitting in the room. So I want you to start to think of flowers a little bit differently now. They're not just something beautiful we give, they're energetically feeding those people and their soul and their energy body, they're feeding it. That's why flowers are put next to people in funerals and different places like that. That's why there are always flowers at weddings, because it's adding to the vibration, making it a higher vibration. We knew this instinctively, but I think it's got lost as we've become, I don't know, more disconnected from nature, perhaps. From now on, don't feel that it's a waste of money to buy flowers, because when you have them in your area, they will change you and they will change the people in that area. And that's the other thing to consider if you're living in a family unit. The more flowers you have around, the more beauty. The vibration will affect the people in the house. It's a light vibration. It's very high, and you'll like it. This week, I want you to bring lots of flowers into your house. Of course, there's a bit of upkeep because they die and then you've got to get rid of all the vases and wash everything. But try and have flowers more around you. And unless you're allergic to certain ones, have them in your bedroom as well when you sleep at night and have the beautiful scent. Be aware of the allergies though. I'm not saying you should have things that will make you sneeze, but I do feel that energetically it will feed you and your soul and your body. And I'm sending you lots of love and light.